do I do when I'm tempted to stray outside my relationship? Well, the short answer to that is don't. Because it's not gonna work out well. And all of us at some stage have this temptation, especially when we're the independent partner. Typically, as a relationship goes and develops, one partner becomes more independent, the other partner becomes more dependent, which is another way of saying one partner becomes more dissociated, possibly looks good, but the other partner becomes more emotional. And typically what happens is the emotional one, the relationship has all the problems, has all the issues, so uncharismatic, always over-emotional, that kind of thing. The other partner, on the other hand, they're kind of dissociated, can't feel anything, but all of a sudden, every now and then, they look at someone else and it's like, wow, that's what I really want. So that's a temptation. And of course, many people think the purpose of temptation is to fall for it. No, temptation all comes from guilt. And if you do fall for that temptation, and go play away from home in whatever way that is, that will increase your guilt level. You will at some point feel bad about doing that. And guilt is always a destructive force in our lives. Now, there's a whole nother approach we can take. It's like here we are with our partner, and it's good to look around, and you might see other people in the world that have, great beauty or qualities that we really admire. And so let's imagine that here with someone else you see this quality that really attracts you to them. Maybe it's their beauty, their age, their whatever it is. There are many, many reasons for that. However, if we notice that, which is okay, hey, there's this attraction there, but you keep your energy in your relationship, and while your energy stays in the relationship, what would happen is at some point in the future, the near future, that very quality that you noticed outside of your relationship would be the next quality that showed up between you and your partner. And then you could enjoy the same feeling, maybe not the same form, but the same feeling of having that quality now with your present partner. Because on one level, that temptation was to tell you what was on the way if you were willing to stay in integrity, if you were to be, true to yourself and true in your relationship. And then you enjoy it. Because basically, let's face it, nobody wants to be married to the same person for more than a few years. I mean, we'd all lose interest if that happened. So we have this choice. Do we then go and get tempted and run off with someone else? Or do we realize that the purpose of a relationship is to learn how to give and receive? And of course, as you give to your partner, they will unfold, they will change, they will, start developing all these new gifts. And so it's like your partner will develop as you develop. And now it's like, oh wow, my partner has these new gifts, there's new things that I'm attracted to, and isn't that amazing? And sooner or later then you'll find another gift and give that to your partner. And wow, they'll blossom some more, and they'll change and they'll evolve as you will change and evolve. And then you have this growing, loving relationship. And it's like a voyage of discovery and really discovering all these amazing gifts about them. But all that comes about through our giving, through our willingness to give to our partner. But if we ever get caught in taking, which of course what temptation leads us to, then we're going to lose all that. And many times we've been through sometimes the worst part of a relationship when we get tempted, but that temptation has us throw everything away. So, do your best there. Don't fall for the temptation. There's some healing that might need to take place around getting out of that temptation, but look for it in your relationship rather than look for it outside. And if you're willing to look for it in your relationship, sooner or later you will find it, and then wow, your partner will become more attractive, more beautiful, more loving, and isn't that what you want?